Hey friends, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I have a huge smile on my face because I have one of the prettiest looking toasts to share with you today. I have to thank you all for watching my videos and commenting and sharing your ideas with me, because if it weren't for you, I don't think I would ever be experimental, especially on a weekday with like my breakfasts and stuff. So all of that is to say thank you for prompting me to make this beautiful slice of toast. You know what, let me pick it up so that you can really see it. There you go. Isn't that like the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? I know, it's just a slice of toast, but I just think it is absolutely beautiful, and I just love a good slice of toast. So let me tell you what's on this toast. First of all, the usual, the toast is from Wegmans. It's the organic sourdough miche, and it's a really big slice, so I just went with one today, although I did get some positive feedback about having 2 slices of toast, but yeah, just one today. And then the base is vegan cream cheese. That cream cheese is from Trader Joe's. Really good. It's one of my favorites. And then the pink stuff that you can kind of see there, I hope you can see it pretty clearly, because that, my friends, that is vegan salmon. Yeah, vegan salmon. It is from a brand called zeastar. I think it is very well known in the vegan community, but it does have mixed reviews, and I will say I do have mixed feelings about it. The first time that I made it, I used it in like a poke bowl, and I really did not get much flavor from it, but in today's toast, what I did was marinate this overnight, or you know, it's still marinating as the days go on, in like a smoked salmon kind of marinade. So let me know if you want the recipe for that, but essentially what it was is liquid smoke, soy sauce, I think I put dulse flakes in there, a little bit of sugar, and stuff like that. I let it marinate, and I tried this yesterday just to make sure that it was good. It tastes almost exactly like smoked salmon. I am honestly shocked with myself. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I got the proportions right on that marinade, but it tastes like smoked salmon. And then I topped it with some thinly sliced cucumbers, and then I sprinkled the entire piece of toast with a little bit of everything but the bagel seasoning. And there you go, my very fancy slice of toast. Can you tell how badly I want you to see this toast? Like, look at the salmon there. Isn't that unreal? Logan is now having his breakfast, but again, the smoked salmon, I have to post this marinade somewhere because I feel like it is necessary in this world to have this smoked salmon marinade recipe shared with other people. It tastes exactly like smoked salmon. I'm actually really shocked. And I will say, back when I used to eat like real salmon and real smoked salmon, the fishiness of it used to be kind of overwhelming for me, to a point where I couldn't eat too much of this. The vegan version here, because the zeastar doesn't have that natural, really fishy flavor, I kind of just added the exact amount that works for me. I can eat this entire toast and not be sick of it. I just get all of the beautifully smoked salmon flavors. And by the way, it's getting a slight bit of that fishiness from the dulse flakes that I added into there. Dulse flakes are very salty, and they smell like the sea. Honestly, I think it smells like fish food. And I also added in a sheet of seaweed, roasted seaweed. So I think that all played into the entire, you know, marinade and stuff like that. So good. If you have time to make something as intricate as this, which actually didn't take me too long, because the salmon I prepared and I just left it in like a stasher bag, and then I kind of just lay out the toast in the morning and everything's already prepped. So definitely recommend if you were a fan of the smoked salmon and cream cheese combo. And of course, the cucumbers on top just give it the perfect crisp. Didn't want to bore you with the same old process. I have my green drink here, which is what I always have every morning. And if you were wondering what this tastes like, it basically tastes sort of like a milky kind of latte with a hint of vanilla. And just, I guess maybe a hint of green grassiness. I don't know, but it's very subtle now. I got used to the taste and I really like it. Hello, my friends. Is it dark? I can't really tell actually, because it has been a strange day. It has been going in and out when it comes to like sunlight, and I'm pretty sure it isn't raining, but it looks like it was raining. Anyway, it is lunchtime. I'm very excited to share with you my lunch, which I've already made, and this is not takeout. Surprise, surprise. Sorry, my phone just started blowing up as soon as I started talking. But yeah, this is not takeout. This is actually a homemade meal. Wow, shocking. But it is leftovers from, I think, 2 days ago when I made dinner. I made basically a big pot of noodles with like a vegan ground beef, and there was a lot of it left over, so this is what I did with the leftovers. This is something that I do often during lunch when I don't have leftovers. I kind of just take whatever noodles that I have in the kitchen and toss it in this, it's like a creamy Asian inspired kind of sauce. It has a lot of Asian flavors in it, but it has a creamy element because I like to use a vegan cream cheese. The recipe is on my blog. It's been on my blog for a while. I will link it in the description box so you can check it out. But yeah, it's just my go-to for a really quick and easy lunchtime noodle recipe because the sauce comes together super quick. It has a lot of delicious umami flavors in it, and yeah, so I just tossed it over these vegan ramen noodles, and then the vegan ground beef is from Beyond. It's their like beefy crumbles kind of thing, and so yeah, came together really quickly, tossed everything together, and then I just topped it off with some green onion, and that's pretty much it. It is very, very simple. Just giving you a bit of a close-up. It just looks incredible. It smells incredible in here. I'm very excited to give this a try. And side note, ramen noodles, like this texture and shape of noodles is my favorite. And so finding a vegan one made me super, super happy. It's actually getting stocked up now at my local grocery store. Never used to before, but now that it's there, I just keep picking it up because for obvious reasons. By the way, the noise that you're hearing is from Logan. Oh, and also with this recipe, I forgot to mention, I use the same exact recipe that is on my blog, but instead of vegan cream cheese, like I mentioned before, I used vegan sour cream because I didn't want to use cream cheese twice today. I don't know, just felt like using the sour cream. If you take a look at the recipe, there's a lot of umami flavors, but there's also a lot of salty flavors going on. There's like vegan butter, a little bit of that. There's some soy, and then I actually seasoned the vegan ground beef from a few days ago. I seasoned it with a little bit of mushroom powder and 5 spice, and so that just makes this taste so, so good. It gives it a depth of flavor that I feel like a lot of people don't know what it is when they're having like an Asian style dish, and they're like, wow, that tastes really meaty, or it tastes really umami, especially for a vegan dish. Just gonna taste the Beyond. It tastes like sausage. It tastes like, I guess, what's sausage? Pork? It tastes like pork, which is pretty incredible for a vegan product. This isn't like super saucy, as you can probably tell. I like to have my noodles saucy, but with all of the flavors and seasonings in this, this is almost like a dry style kind of noodle where it has like a depth and flavor from a sauce, but it comes out looking dry. And it's still so, so incredible. Enough of me rambling. This is a pretty big bowl of noodles, so I'm gonna go sit and enjoy my lunch. I'll check back in with you a little bit later, most likely for dinner, because I have a feeling I'm gonna be stuffed after this. I swear, it's dark again. I don't understand what is going on with the weather today. Anyway, I am coming on to tell you about dinner. Today's dinner, I am going to be making like breakfast for dinner, which I think is a lot of fun. I love doing breakfast for dinner because it just switches things up and makes things more interesting. And yeah, so I'm gonna be making vegan breakfast tacos. So I am just gonna go with the classic New York style, or just anybody's style. I'm sure everybody loves this combination, but I'm gonna do bacon, egg, and cheese. So the bacon is going to be this. It is from Lightlife. It's the tempeh smokey bacon. Smokey? It's the tempeh smoky bacon. bacon. And this is my favorite vegan bacon. I know it doesn't taste exactly like bacon, but I just like the flavor of this. If you do have any recommendations for like vegan bacon that is closer to what real bacon is, let me know in the comments. But yeah, just going with this. For the egg, we are going to use Just Egg. Just Egg is our very favorite. We always have this in the fridge at any given moment. And then the cheese, I am gonna go with Good Planet cheddar plant-based cheese slices. I'll just like cut these up into smaller pieces and just add it to the tacos. The Good Planet brand, my favorite brand of cheeses when it comes to like cheese shreds, cheese slices, things like that. My absolute go-to, love them so much. And then the tortillas, I kind of always default to these tortillas. I love them a lot. It's from Mission. It's the street tacos, and they are the flour style. I usually prefer the flour tortillas over the corn tortillas just because I have a funky thing with corn. But anyway, I am going to cook these things individually up. And then what I like to do is I actually put this over like an open flame. So I have like a gas grill stove, and I just get like a lot of char marks on the tortillas so that it tastes really, really good. And yeah, I'm just going to load up the tacos with the smoky tempeh bacon, the Just Egg, and then the vegan cheddar cheese. Call it a day. And then on the side of the tacos, I'm actually going to make a really, really basic like lettuce salad. I'm not going to add anything to the salad. It's just going to be greens. And I think I'll make some sort of dressing. I'm not too sure what I'm going to make just yet. I was thinking maybe like a vinaigrette. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to make for dinner. You're definitely going to be seeing it on the screen right now, so I'm sure it looks incredible. I have made these before in the past. They are sort of like my go-to when I want to make something really quick and easy. And you just can't go wrong with a breakfast taco, am I right? But yeah, that is all for this week's video. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you in next week's video.